What up, campers? It's that magical time. This is our first trip ever going to San Simeon State Park. There should be lots to explore, do a little bit of dry camping, and maybe even see some of those big old elephant seals. Let's get it. Alright, so we made it to the San Simeon State Park. This place is the bomb. I don't know, this might be one of my favorite state park campgrounds so far. The spot we have, which is C99, is legit very big. You can only fit a 35-foot trailer in here, but the spots that we got have a ton of space. Here, let me show you the spots. So you can see lots of space for my truck, my trailer. We got a whole big living area out here. They do come with a picnic table and a fire ring, but there are no hookups, so this is dry camping. You gotta bring all your stuff in with you. They do have a dump station, so even though there's no full hookups, you just come in with empty tanks and full fresh and battery, and then you can empty out on the way out of town. It is right on the one, so you do get some car noises. It's about a mile, I would say, or two north of Cambria. But yeah, the trade-off to having all that road noise is that you literally walk right underneath that one and you're on the beach. And we're at the one that's actually very closest to the beach, and so you take the good with the bad. If you're in one of the rings or the loops that are further up the hill, you probably don't get as much road noise or none at all, actually. But it's definitely worth it. Here, check it out. So I read online that they said this is like one of the oldest California state parks. It's really legit. They have, I think, about 100 or so, like trailer campgrounds. There's a tent and trailer together. A couple big loops in the lower campground section. Big mix between tents and other RVs. It's RV tent and hammock. This dude across the street from us slept in about 40-degree temperatures in his hammock last night, so he's the real hero of the weekend. Then they also have, I think, about 50 primitive sites up the hill. Yeah, and I think the primitive one's called Washburn, and the one we're in is called San Simeon Creek. I believe. Yeah, Nadia said you might even be able to bring a small trailer into the Washburn part, into the primitive, and it might just be that primitive means no bathrooms, because the ones down here actually do have bathroom facilities. There does seem to be a fair amount of poison oak though, so watch out for that. You don't want to head home all itchy. There's so much to do here, and I think it's easy to forget because we live close by just how much stuff there is. You can hit up the beach. Cambria's right down the street. We cross the 46 and there's all those wineries and stuff. Yeah, and then of course it's called, I think, actually Hearst San Simeon State Park or something like that, but it's also right next to Hearst Castle. So for the tourists, this one will be fun. They also said there's like a huge elephant seal colony here, and I think October is supposed to be the best time to see it. We're going to go down to the beach later and see if we can't see any elephant seals. This one was super fun for us because it's only about 20 miles from our house, so it's nice just to get out, ride the bikes, hang out, chill on the beach, and do all that good stuff. We made some bomb food.
Delicious coffee.
We had that critical coffee. But yeah, it was fun just to have a close one that we can keep in our back pocket, and this one's the one that we'll definitely come back to because, again, spots, campground, and stuff to do. It ticks all the boxes. It's also legit on price, huh? How much was it? Like 35 bucks? 35 bucks a night. It is dry camping, but compared to some of the prices that you find out there for these RV resorts where you're really crammed in and stuff like that, 35 bucks a night to basically be right on the beach. How do you beat that? Final thoughts on the San Simeon State Park campground?
I think it's a big 2 thumbs up.
Bomb.
Pretty sure we'll be back. Somebody's coming into this spot for a week later today, and I think that would even be a good call. I think this is a super fun campground for longer stays. We have a lot of favorite parks by now.
No, I said favorite part.
Oh, favorite part. I think just proximity to the beach. Being able to be at the beach in no time.
You have beaches.
Big spots. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have beaches.
Yep, agreed. I think it's the size of the spots, the nice trees and all the nature around the spots, and then just being right there on the beach. Hard to beat that.
Thumbs up. You have clear access to the beach.
I was gonna ask, what's your favorite part of this place?
The beach.
But overall, it just seems like a good, fun family campground. There's a lot of families with kids out riding bikes and skateboards and all that stuff. And so I think that, not only for all the cool stuff that there is to do, or the fact that the campsites themselves are pretty legit, just seems like a good one to come and make those memories. So I think we're going to give this one a humongous thumbs up. If you like the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Click that notification bell. We'll see you on the next adventure. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is a San Simeon State Park bonus tip. Even though you get kicked out at noon, they have this killer turnout right across the street from the campground. Look, you can literally see the turnoff sign for the campground right there. And then we just pulled across the street, and now we can have a whole entire beach day since we're only about 25 minutes from home. So, is that another epic bonus of San Simeon?
Definitely winning. That's awesome. Look how big this is. There's several other...
Looks like we're not the only ones. We got an R-Pod who got kicked out and came down for a beach day too. So, pro tip.
What happened?
Charge air hose blew off again.
Again.
Hey, the good thing about having multiple breakdowns is you start to learn to diagnose problems. And hey, if you're gonna break down, check out that view. Not a bad place to do it. I think I fixed it though, so hopefully we're gonna be back on the road here in a minute.
Fingers crossed. All right. Nice break. Here's he giving me a traffic break. Oh, and so it goes.
It was working for a second there.
It was working for a second, so that was clearly it though. And here's our view. Happened again.
My diagnosis was correct.
But man, look at this view. That's Morro Rock out there, whole of Morro Bay, the not so glamorous side of camp trips.
When you're an accidental DIYer.
And what sort of tools are we working with here?
A wrench.
We got a wrench, and what else do we got?
I mean, a socket.
Socket, and what's the most important part of what we got? Of gloves. We are very hopeful that we don't have to stop again, for it is pretty seeing Morro Rock out there.